yeah, this is going to be a very, very exciting first set, though, because we've got Bloom4Eva, which a very, very popular name. Most people know him.
Yeah.
Most people know him. Would you like to introduce his background?
Oh, I can absolutely introduce his background. Unfortunately, I wanted to say where he's placed on the alt rank, but obviously can't do that yet. It's not officially being released, but he is definitely one of the best players in the world.
Absolutely.
Easily, at worst, top 3 in Europe. Probably, I think most would consider him second or first, depending on who you ask. An incredible, incredible player from the east of England. But he obviously his Bayonetta is his calling card. Very well known for that character. But he's also got various other characters. His Brawler has obviously made a lot of waves as well. But he can play anyone. This is the thing. He could honestly, just decide to pull out random characters.
And it's not like a random top level, like a top player pocket. No, he actually genuinely knows those characters and the ins and outs of their mechanics. So, you know, it is very interesting. Like, he really just is super, super just skilled and just knowledgeable. Like, yeah, no, honestly, it's super impressive to see somebody so young be that well-read, especially on the mechanics. So,
but on the same side of things, you've got one of the few players in the venue who I believe is younger than him in Shaneak.
Oh, that's
true. Opposite him. But obviously Shaneak, you know, another fantastic player. Really made their name. I mean, they were already like known as like one of the best players in the UK.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But really made their name at Tea Party 1 back in March last year.
Oh, yeah.
Where they lost in, I think it was winners' quarters or something. They lost earlier on in bracket to Curry Governor. And then proceeded to make this insane run through losers. And beat Bloom twice in grand finals. So we're going to see if that still holds true, or if it's going to be different here. It's the same matchup we normally see. It's going to be Inkling and Bayonetta. I know some Bayonettas consider this a difficult matchup. Bloom is not one of those.
Ooh, okay. So what? Does he think this is a much more doable matchup than most Bayo players?
Yeah, he thinks this is an even matchup.
Interesting. Okay, he seems very optimistic about this matchup then, because a lot of people, well, a lot of Bayo players specifically complain about this, but Bloom, clearly not a complainer here, he's going to take it into PS2, and, you know, they're just feeling each other out right now, you know, just seeing what's going on.
Yeah, Shaneak's playstyle, in terms of the neutral game, he is an incredibly strong player in neutral. You know, it's his real calling card as a player. Another guy who plays lots of characters. And you see he played a little bit of a slower game, and of course, but Bloom finds an opening. And he, you know, you give him an inch, and this guy takes a mile.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, they converted that!
That was disgusting. He was just floating down in the drop zone area and still managed to intercept Inkling, just recovering as deep as possible. But yeah, like, earlier on, like, through that stock, I'm not sure if we've noticed, but like, Bloom is very proficient with the normals of Bayonettas to like actually combo proficiently, and they're just very skilled at just comboing with Bayo, because one interaction could just mean 50% in a single interaction. It's pretty nuts.
It absolutely is. And it's a much harder time for Inkling because the character's not got the same level of punish game, but at the same time, Shaneak gonna be able to get this stage positioning here.
Yeah. Shaneak really is in the back foot right now. He's definitely sitting back, waiting to take that stock.
That being said, I do know that the up throw up air percentages it's quite a wide margin on Bayo.
Oh, interesting.
Character, despite having a frame 1 air dodge, has quite easy to combo.
Oh, okay. Is that because like of properties or
it's
height?
just fast fall and like weight properties just kind of makes it relatively easy.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't need the up throw up air if you're gonna get that. Very nicely done. Shaneak keeping themselves in this game.
Yep, just securing the roller kill there. Just called out Bloom for sleeping on his positioning. Regardless, though, Bloom is not sleeping on edge guarding. Goodness gracious, it's still going. Oh my god.
So you edge guarded the up B with an ABK. See, I feel like of all the things, he lost his jump.
Yes. So, yeah, Shaneak just sneaked in that snipe on that double jump and just, you know, took it really, really early. Even I'm surprised, honestly.
Well, they won't look a gift horse in the mouth, though. Shaneak absolutely going to take that.
Absolutely. And now basically return to a stock apiece. Not too big of a percentage difference on the books, but yeah, it could end quite decisively in a couple of interactions. And honestly, for both of them, because Shaneak can get quite a big combo quite like this, and paint is also a factor.
Oh, missed with the ABK, the low profile at Inkling, the thing that so many Bayos have an issue with.
Yeah. Super, super difficult to overcome for Bayo. But at the moment, again, very, very even in this stock.
So one thing that I would like to point out about Bloom's play in particular as a Bayo player, that he is incredibly good at keeping himself slippery. You see, he goes for these ABKs, and even if they don't connect, he's going to make it nearly impossible for you to know where he's going, and make punishing it nearly impossible.
Yeah.
Amazing combo there. Bloom on the front foot here.
Just holding that positioning for the ledge trapping, but Shaneak does sneak past it, and this is actually roll-up kill percent, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, absolutely. If you get the roller, it's going to kill. That's not going to take it just yet. Strong kill move, but not across the stage. That might, though.
Very, very good call out on the neutral get up there, securing the grab into a forward throw.
Very nicely done there. You know, showing her virtual fighter skills with that shoulder barge.
Exactly.
Very, very nicely done. Bloom taking game numero uno in that set.
Yeah, let's see if you can take a numero dos, mate.
Numerous dos, numerous tres. But we shall see Shaneak obviously keeping himself in the game very well. You know, there was obviously that I don't really want to call it an SD. Caught the jump out of Bloom and forced an early stock there. Keep themselves in the game. I'm expecting to see a very competitive game number 2.
Yeah, absolutely. And Shaneak can definitely like adjust in certain ways. I'd say like I haven't seen too much of Splattergun the first time around, but this time maybe they can play a bit more campy. I'm not sure, because Bloom is notoriously slippery, as you've mentioned last game. His evasion and just ability to be ambiguous with his movement and positioning is one of Bloom's highlights as a player.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very difficult to... I mean, how do you punish someone if you don't know where they're going to be, right?
Exactly, you know, that's what I mean. If you can't really get a lead on how somebody's going to move, it's going to be really difficult to actually chase them. So, yeah, Bloom just huge damage from the normals.
Oops, no specials, just hitting them with all the aerials.
Exactly, started from an up tilt and God. But not too far behind. Shaneak is still ahead, actually, now that I think about it.
And I believe this is probably the range in which the... really went for the... Tried to cover the spot dodge there.
Yeah, I think they were scouting for a spot dodge there, but Bloom not giving it. Very confident in their rolls. Right now, see if we can get another edge guard position. Nope, Shaneak going super aggressive to combat Bloom.
Very nicely done here, but Bloom does need to be careful. A grab will probably spell curtains for him here.
That's true. That's prime percent for Booyah, right?
And this is why you see Bloom sitting on the platforms. Just you don't want to risk it.
That's true.
Or hey, just grab him yourselves. I guess.
That's true. Right, going for fake pressure there. Goodness, Bloom's positioning is just super strong right now. Oh, tries to go for some cheeky kind of setup there. But yeah, Shaneak really struggling to secure this stock. This is super difficult.
And gets a sour hit of the back air, which means that Shaneak is gonna live another day.
Wow, roller from ledge, getting the sour spot, but that's enough to get them off. Shaneak, this is the issue with Inkling. Very notoriously difficult to actually get kills with after a certain percent.
Yeah. Although you're saying that, it's the same could have been said for Bayo about 3 seconds ago.
3 seconds ago, but then he got booted in the mouth with Bayo back air. Those heals are prime material.
Oh, that trump could have been disastrous.
Yeah, it could have been.
Great punish.
Yeah, that dash grab just immediately punished by Shaneak there. Great stuff, great awareness, and you know what? Now it's just a stocker piece, nice and even, and he's going to get a lot of jab percent over there.
Right at the platform, that did like 30%.
Yep, and now he's painted up, and you're getting up to 1.6% if you get max paint. So, trying to go for a sneaky air dodge punish there. Shaneak is actually doing really, really well right now. Hasn't been touched by Bloom a single bit right now.
I think the part of what makes Shaneak such a strong player, in my estimation, is the fact that when they get hit, or when they play neutral, they're playing in such an evasive way. They're still threatening you while not committing at any point.
Yeah, and that's something I'd say both players are very, very good at. Bloom,
Great mash.
Yeah, exactly. Just barely mashed out of that. That forward smash, if it connected, would have definitely been death. But yeah, Bloom wide awake, ready to buffer that mash. Right.
Very nice.
Shaneak's in prime position here to ledge trap, not quite securing it this time around though.
Wait, what?
What's going on? Oh wow, Bloom
no
just
way
immediately reversing that situation. What a great benefit for Bloom. But Shaneak, never mind. This is just constantly going. This is just constant pressure and interactions here. And now Bloom is on the hot seat right now for ledge trapping.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. Catching the aggressive jump off the ledge. Bloom is going to take the second stock here and wants to build up as much edge credit as they can before Shaneak ends their life.
Absolutely, and versus Bayo is probably one of the worst nightmares possible because when it comes to extra credit, we're seeing exactly what's on the books right now. 63%,
No!
the double ABK.
Oh, but
But
he died, and Shaneak is still alive.
Shaneak barely escaping the situation. There might have been some kind of correct SDI there to escape that situation because usually when you get double ABK'd like that, that's usually followed up with a kill screen.
Yeah, well, we saw the kill spark, but no end game. Still a huge lead here, but Shaneak can always pull it out, Just a few solid neutral interactions.
Yep, absolutely. Right now, Bloom is in prime kill percent. This is a back air. Up tilt still connects at this percent as well, even just an ABK. Yeah, we really need to see what's going on. Oh, there we go.
That's going to kill across the stage.
Yep, definitely. Double ABK straight into the tip of back air. And yeah, that's another game for Bloom.
Yep, so Bloom now 2-0 up in this set. I do have to wonder, because Shaneak is another one of those players who has a plethora of characters. He's got a Samus of some degree. I've seen it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He's got an Aegis. There's probably his
Aegis,
real secondary.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed.
And I just heard Mithra, so I think...
Yeah, that's it. I think we're going to be seeing Aegis from Shaneak here to counteract the Bloom Bayo. And there we go, starting immediately with Mithra, as they should. The pure neutral character.
Yeah, obviously, one of the strongest characters in the neutral game. But of course, you know, as the character has very little in the way of weaknesses, if there is a weakness, it is the off-stage game, and Bloom is going to immediately capitalize on that by putting them off here. They're not dead, but they got to get back.
Very difficult position, and immediately I've smashed. Oh. Wow, Shaneak getting 0 to death by Bloom.
And you see a smile from Shaneak's face. It's one of those recognized real situations.
Exactly.
Yeah, he knows he just got outplayed there.
Yep. And you know what? Acceptance is the greatest way to overcome certain challenges here. But Bloom is still so persistent and aggressive.
Amazing SDI. And they're going for the Hail Marys with this Pyro. You have to.
Yeah. Honestly, you need to try what you can because, yeah, securing kills isn't exactly the greatest of Pyro. You got down air, but that's about the most predictable thing possible.
Yeah.
So
tried to punish the side B on shield there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with a character like, that's unfortunate. It sent him in such a terrible location, and he's still alive.
Exactly. Bloom maintaining that triple jump from Bayo from, you know, those up Bs and whatnot. And yeah, Bloom very comfortable right now. Doesn't really have to struggle too hard. You know, just single interactions, getting huge amount of percent. That's all he really needs. Right. I'm not really sure if this is the right pick for this situation, to be honest. It might... Maybe, actually, you know, maybe Bloom just got really, really strong in this, game particularly.
Oh.
Wow. Shaneak.
Yeah, so the issue with this matchup is that because of the type of character...
Wow.
Because of the type of character that Pyro and Mithra are, they're going to be jumping because most of their best moves are in the air.
Exactly.
Bayo has probably the best air-to-air in the game in ABK.
Yep, it's one of the best moves to contest people mid-air. ABK is super fast, combos hugely, and yeah, it's pretty much the antithesis to Pyro Mithra when it comes to, you know, just neutral. Oh no, speaking of situations, goodness.
Tried to edge guard there, but no dice.
Yeah. Not quite. Oh, jeez. Anyway.
Oh, now hang on a second. Now, I don't want to. I'm certainly not writing Shaneak off. I mean, we look at this situation as a tough situation. However, we do know how early they can kill. Are they going to make it back?
Oh, not quite.
Just a little bit too far.
Yep.
And Bloom going to take that 3-0. Going to move on in the winners semi-finals. Very nicely done. Shaneak obviously not out of it just yet. Has the losers bracket. Will be dropping down, and we will find out in the near future who they'll be playing against, who will be qualifying from the previous phase to playing into the top 12. We'll hopefully see them a little bit later as well.
Absolutely. Regardless, though, very, very, very explosive set. Game 1, Game 2 being relatively close, but Bloom proving to be the stronger player through positioning, through edge guarding. That advantage state is ridiculous, and you know their positioning in general is really, really top quality. So I definitely enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed that set. It was a very, very good set, and we're going to have another great set upcoming soon. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be either Curry versus Pelly.
I think we've got Curry versus Pelly next. Yeah. And one thing I just want to touch on from the previous set that I feel like really made the big difference, and hopefully if Shaneak manages to pull a tea party and do a massive run all the way back and fights Bloom again, The big thing I noticed that set lived and died on is how well Shaneak was able to deal with the ABKs from Bloom. Obviously, in Game 3, it didn't go well. Much harder to deal with it with a character like Aegis than it is with Inkling.
Yeah.
That's part of why a lot of Bayos find Inkling such a difficult matchup is because ABK is almost a non-factor.
Yeah.
But even when Bloom was doing the ABK and it was getting shielded or it was getting low profile or something, it was the success rate in being able to punish it was near zero because Bloom was just so ambiguous, was jumping,
exactly.
was maybe doing a witch twist, was finding ways to air dodge onto the platforms. And of course, Inkling as a character does not have much in the way of strong punishes in the air.
That's true.
So trying to hit them on the platform, it's going to be a small punish at best. Or they would otherwise need to really preempt it. So it made it very, very, very difficult for Shaneak to get anything juicy off of those situations.
That's true.
So hopefully he'll be ready for it next time. Might be able to find an up smash or something for the situation. But who knows? Obviously, they know the characters far better than I do.
Yep.
But that was really the real difference maker in those situations I found.
Definitely. 100% agree with that. But